Hey everybody, this is part two of floor plan with doorways and windows. So the first thing I'm going to do is add doorways, and then the second part will be windows. So I pressed O for orbit, and let's do the hallway doorways. And what I'm going to do is actually draw these pretty much to scale. So I'll do R for rectangle, and I'm going to snap kind of not in the corner, but kind of very close to the corner, and then start to draw a rectangle. And common doorways are 32 inches wide by 80 inches high. So 32 comma 80, enter. And see if this isn't perfect, what you can do is do double click with your spacebar. So spacebar, double click with your mouse, M for move, and then you should be able to eyeball it. And then the cool part is P for push pull. Push pull. Oh yeah, you gotta be in edit mode. Rats. This is still a group, by the way. So if I click on it, see the wireframe. So what I have to do is actually edit inside my group. So what you want to do is click it once so it's all blue. And then if you double click again, you're in edit mode. So now this should work. So let's try that again. R for rectangle. Let's go 32, 80. Space bar, double click, M for move. Looks pretty good. Now P for push pull. And what I'm going to do is see the top of my red arrow. I'm going to snap the top to not the front wall, but the back wall right there. And then what that does is that makes a correct opening. So let's do a doorway here. And I'm looking down. I know it's kind of a weird angle. I can always come from the other side here. So let's try this. R for rectangle, 32 comma 80, enter. E for push pull. E for eraser, don't need this, don't need this. So this is my master bedroom. Let's draw here, 32 comma 80, enter. P push pull. R for rectangle, 32 comma 80. P for push pull, go to the back. I don't want a door here because I'm going to put a toilet or a tub. So you enter through the master, come in the closet over here, bathroom over here, and I just need a doorway here. So E for eraser, R, 32 comma 80, enter. P, go to this back wall. The closet, I'm going to make the closet the first one for the hallway. R for rectangle, make a wider closet door. And then I'll make a closet door on this side, R. And let's go 3'6". Let's go 3.5 tick mark for feet, comma 80. Pull. I need two doorways in here. So R, 32 comma 80. Push pull. And then R, 32 comma 80, enter. P, right there. It's like a doorway, 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 doorway. Just need a front door. So R, let's do 48 for 4 feet, comma 80. Pull. That looks good. Let's see, the living room. Let's do a back slider. Let's do 2 back sliders. So let's do R for rectangle. Let's do 5 feet. So 5 tick mark, 80 inches. Enter. Cool trick if you do spacebar for your cursor, double click inside. It's all blue. M is to move it. but I want to do actually, let's do 3 of them. Do I have enough room? Yeah. Press Control, and I have a little tick mark. Plus sign, and click the bottom and snap close to the next one. And then on your keyboard, do X for multiply, X2, and press Enter. Now I have 3 French doors. So push, pull, pull, push, pull. So now I got a good view of the backyard. I can see through pretty much. I know everyone wants an open concept now, and I might change this wall around later, but for now it's good. All right, for windows, let's go over here, and I'm going to do R for rectangle. And I'm just going to kind of eyeball the size. And what I'm going to do is double click this, M, tap Control. And if you click once, instead of X for multiply, I'm actually going to divide. And I'm going to move this straight, make sure your line's red, and make sure you're not inside 2 walls, but you're just inside this second room. And let's try this. Instead of multiply, I'm going to do slash for divide. Let's try 4, enter. Looks good. And obviously this one is in the way, so double click delete on your keyboard. So now these are symmetrical but spaced apart. And if you do double click, Control C, Control V, Control V. Don't need one in the closet. Let's do Control V. Tap M, so that's multiply. Go here to here. Let's do divided by 4. Let's do divided by 3. Enter. Pretty good. And you can keep going around, but I'm just going to do the front and then show you a cool trick. So P for push-pull. Click and drag in. Double click, double click, double click. And make sure whatever you double click, it's polka dot. And this one. All right, so now that looks pretty good. And by the way, last time we did tags for the walls. So if you click spacebar, and now I don't want to be in the group mode, but if you click the tags and then click walls, I can still easily see everything. That's missing, but I think it'll be all right. Yeah, it's all right. All right, now a cool trick is you don't want to be in the group mode. So this is the group mode. So click outside of it. And then what you're going to actually do is do R for rectangle and trace over one of the window openings. So you filled it in. And then do spacebar, double click, M, and you're going to move the shape to the side. P for push pull. And let's push pull it. We did 4.5, so let's do 4 inches. So 4, enter. And then I'm going to make a template, and we're going to put these windows in all the openings. So F for offset. Do some trim like this. L for line. I go to the midpoint. F for offset. And I don't do the same thickness, but a little bit smaller, about like that. And then I want to do the same for the bottom. Double click. P for push pull. And I want to push pull not the big one, but the small one. And notice how it's not letting me in this area. So I do spacebar, click anywhere else, try it again. P for push pull. Push pull this in slightly, not all the way. And then this one I'm actually going to push pull in all the way. So I go to the back edge. That goes away. Push pull this in a little bit more. Maybe a little out. Push pull this one in, but I'm going to push pull this one in a little bit more, and then push pull this to the back edge. And now I kind of made a double hung window that I'm going to put in those openings. So to do that, I want to make this a group. So I click spacebar, highlight your whole window, And when you do it, make sure everything is selected. So I always go extra, highlight, right click on it, make a group. So now this is a group that I can easily move, and I can snap it in here. And if you do M, tap control, you get that little plus sign, click this corner, snap in that corner. So it's still blue. So M, tap control, click here, tap control, click here, tap M, control. Make sure you're always getting a corner, not the inside corner, but the outside. Click, zoom out, zoom in, snap, M, control, Pokemon, snap, M, tap control, corner, snap, control, click. I'm in pan mode, so just type M, tap control again, just so you're still in that mode. So control, click, zoom out, good. All right, so those are all the windows. And then again, the cool thing is if I click the walls, my walls disappear and now my windows are there. Say you don't want to see your windows as well. What we're going to do is click, yeah, you don't have to click that yet, but do another plus sign, do windows, okay. And now space bar. And when you click a window, it turns blue, but I want to do all my windows. So I do control shift, shift, and then this is my select deselect mode. So just click all the windows that you did, and then click windows, and then just apply that tag. So now if I click the eyeball, they disappear. Now I know it takes a while to do all the tags, but trust me, it will be worth it in the end because you can easily orbit and see things or don't see things that you want. So I forgot that one, but I think if you do click, Windows, tag, yeah. If you missed one, you can just click it again and apply the same tag, and that tag will fall under the correct one. So now say you don't want them, there they are. So that's definitely handy. I never wanted to do it when I was doing SketchUp, but it saves me time. All right, so that's windows. Let's do a quick door. Same deal, R for rectangle, draw a box, fill it in. Spacebar, double click, M to move it out of the way. Let's see, 4 inches. So I do 4, enter, push, pull. I actually get to divide this. So I just do a line here. Spacebar, double click, M, tap, control, and click this point and snap it to this point. That's how to make a copy like we've been doing. And then let's do offset. And I'm just doing a quick little door. F for offset. F, double, 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 double. Push, pull this all the way in. Push, pull this in slightly. Double, double. Push, pull this one all the way in. This one all the way in. Let's go like that. I can always add a handle and stuff later. This is my just crude door. So I highlight it, right click, make a group, M, and I'm not going to make a copy, so I'm just going to move it. So I snap it from this corner, zoom out, zoom in, snap it to that corner. And you can always add another window here or something. Let's do the sliders real quick. So R, drag. Notice I'm still not in the group mode. So you do not want to be in this mode, otherwise it messes things up. So say if I try to do it, spacebar, double click, move, it kind of messes up. So Control Z, So I'm not in the group mode. R, click, click, spacebar, double click, M, click and drag it away. Here's a slider trick. P for push pull, 4, enter, L, go to the middle, go down, offset. So I do this, and then I'm actually going to push pull half of it. So click here, P, click not all the way, but kind of. Pull this all the way in, and then this all the way in. So it kind of looks like this one can slide on top of that one, which is like a real slider. Highlight, make a group, right click, make a group, M, click the corner, so I go right here, snap here, M, control, click, click, tap control again, click, click. Now if we want to organize, we can do another tag, so plus sign, doors, okay, spacebar, shift, click, click, click. And these are all groups, so they're easy to click. And then I'm going to do doors, click doors, and then apply the tag. And now when I click the eyeball, they disappear. So making things group is so much easier, and a lot of people don't like to do it. And I'll be honest, like I said, I didn't do it, but it does save time when you're doing everything. So I'll click save, and that's how to do doors and windows. Next, I'll probably do kitchen and then start doing furniture.